Where are you? Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well this great Tuesday morning. I'm just giving Todd lots of shit to laugh about this morning.
I'm
It's just
sorry.
been a day. Uh,
It's a
it
cat
ended up
attack.
a cat attack. Yeah, I've got one cat that's at the vet having chemotherapy. Basically, I've got another cat trying to get up here and scratch the crap out of my legs. And yesterday I wrapped up the day business day, I guess you would say, by getting a jury duty summons.
Yay.
So in August the 1st, I have jury duty. Isn't that special?
Mm.
So who is in the chat? Good morning, Bumcrack. I hope you're having a great morning. Good morning, Ping. Hope you're having a great morning. Reseller, Rowboat, Beth. Be careful while you're driving. Those damn people in Texas can't drive.
What?
Good morning, Lag. I hope everybody is having a great day. Mike, it's good to see you. To see you in here. You love jury duty. How the hell do you do that? Lag? Are you volunteer? See, that's what I think they ought to do. They ought to have all the retired people that they do jury duty. Bunch of old people.
Yep.
Uh, my mom's mad because she gets called for jury duty, and because of my dad's business, they know everybody in their county, or they know. I swear to God, I'm going away to boarding school. So as soon as my mom gets up to the tech, they pull a jury. She goes up there and sits down in the jury stand for them to ask them questions for selection. The attorneys will go, "Mrs. Huck, you're excused," or the judge will see her sitting there and say, "Mrs. Huck, you're excused," because they knew the judges and stuff like that too. So she never got to pull jury duty, and she wanted to do jury duty one time. So anyway, now I've got two in the house right now, and I'm not sure what. I'm not sure why they're so cantankerous this morning. I don't know. They've both been looking for Pumpkin. That's the cat that's at the hospital. Huh?
They probably feel our stress.
Yeah. So, anyhow, what can I say? It's just been a morning. And then I've got to do jury duty. It's a day. So, anyway, let's push all that to the side and have a wonderful, positive morning.
Oh.
How are things with you today, Todd, since you've heard me rant?
I'm just having a plain old morning. Your world is collapsing around you
Right.
like the fall of Rome over there. It's like the the hordes from the north are taking over Rome, and Hannibal's
Yes,
coming with
Lord.
his elephants through your living room.
Yep.
Uh, I'm like, yeah,
$5,600.
this this death pile is a little bit in the way.
Get it.
That's the only bad thing here.
Whatever. Hold on just a second, Todd.
Mike, Tom has wildcats living at his place. He's kind of like the Tiger King with smaller tigers. Uh, well, yeah. Yeah, you're muted, Tom.
I'm talking to my wife. That's why I'm muted.
Oh,
We
okay.
just got an email from the vet's office, so I'll be right back with you.
Okay. They always go for the eyes.
Okay. Yeah, we just having to address something with the vet. Uh, yeah, if y'all know how to read lips, then you're probably in good shape. Uh, I don't know what's with them today. They had just been hissing, and Roxy's being a bitch about everything, and I mean, it's just a day. So, how'd your day wind up yesterday? You got 43 things to ship out today?
No, I sold I got 5 orders going out for like $120. Is not spectacular,
Right.
but it's a Tuesday, so I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason with eBay for me because just out of the blue I'll have a $400 or $500 day, and uh then like yesterday I sold 120, and I'm like, yeah, that wasn't very good. So like
Okay. I'm focusing on y'all now.
change.
You got me mic'd, lag. I think Mike. Good morning, Anissa. Uh, and good morning, Texas Bandit. And there, who else did I miss in here? I think I got everybody. Slept around. That was my cat fighting under my desk, Mike. Uh,
Fluffy socks. What are you talking about, Phil?
why not? Todd sells something. He throws in a couple of packs of band aids and some toothbrush holders. Just add it to it.
Phil, do you
Um,
use those swimming pool noodles? You cut them about 8-10 inches long and use those to help. Because you take pictures of boots
right.
and they'll have a lot of wrinkles in the middle, or the top half will just flop over, and I always like to shove something in cowboy boots to make them stand up straight and look good for pictures.
That's what Anissa says too.
He sticks a roll of paper towels. Well, then your towels get all toe jam on them. Why are you doing that? Of course, when you live in the country, Texas boy, you don't care if you got toe jam on your paper towels.
That's right. I thought he just moved to the city.
He's kind of on the edge of the city.
Oh, is he?
Clean the smarmy boots before you put the. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, eBay is like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. We went 6 months. We're half a year, so I checked it out. I was hoping to be. I was hoping to have a $100,000 gross year, and I checked at the end of on the morning of the first,
Right.
and I was like 47,000. I'm like, well, crap, I'm not gonna make it, but that's
Well,
okay. My sales are. Let's see. Let me check it. This year, my sales are up 26.8% over the same period last year. Last year was my best year ever. So if I keep it up, I may not hit no, I've only got 44,000 in sales. So I don't think I'm gonna hit 100,000 in sales.
Well, you're just going to have to step it up.
Yeah, I guess. I don't want to, I don't want to work any harder than I do. I'm lazy.
I hear you. The ticket's hard. The second, like says that Todd, the second full half of the year is always larger than the first half because of baby Jesus.
But I don't know. I had banging January, February, March. I mean, I was well above 100,000 average at the end of March. But yeah, a couple of times I was close to $10,000 a month. But
I just hope things
and
don't
it,
come to a slow down for everybody because of the election this year.
I'm
Hey,
not
little
calling
Debbie.
I'm not calling 100,000 a goal of mine. It's just, hey, that'd be nice to hit 100,000 for the year in gross sales.
Dang, Bridget can just go ahead and take the rest of the year off if that's the goal.
Oh, I'm sure she's already at 100,000 gross. Or well, no, she'll be well past it. She probably hit 100,000 after 3 months. Don't you think she does like 400 grand a year?
Yeah, I think she does about half a meal. See,
And she
yeah,
does it all from reselling. She doesn't do the what you call the social media. She didn't make anything on social
no,
media.
she
She
don't
didn't.
even really do a lot with that.
But I mean, they got two people, two kind of
Yeah,
full-time workers over there.
she probably nailed. She's probably hit 100,000 net by now.
They're definitely a two-person operation.
They are, and they are listing Mama Jammas. Glad you came in here this morning, little Debbie. I love your snack cakes, especially the Christmas trees. And actually, Roberta, she's wanting to go to Tennessee to
Little Debbie Park.
the Little Debbie Park because they have a big old Christmas tree cake there. Or I'm sure it's a statue, but yeah, Todd's. Oh no, whatnot. Oh, what? Lag, you probably hit it. That's probably net for you.
Yeah. There's no
Well,
telling how many Little Debbie oatmeal pies I've eaten in my life.
yeah,
I bet I've eaten 500,000 of those things. My
yeah.
brother and I could go through a whole box of 12, and they used to come bigger than they do now. We would eat a whole box of 12. We'd just sit down and eat a box full after school.
See, I've always liked moon pies, so I like the Little Debbie moon pies. Yeah, Anissa, you know what, Anissa, honey, you need to get you a cup of coffee and sit down with
Little Debbie
a
doesn't make
couple of Little
moon
Debbie
pies, do they?
cakes and live. You're gonna live such a boring life if you everything you eat has got to be healthy. You got to mix a little junk food in there with all your hamburgers made out of sticks and twigs and leaves and all that kind of mess. Yeah, everything's getting smaller. Little Debbie. You got to talk to the board about that and get the production up a little bit higher, or the size of your product up a little bit. Leg wants to know how the keto is going.
Oh, I fell off the wagon. I lost 12 pounds from the first of the year to the most I lost, and then I've gained back 3 or 4. I still eat low carb, but I don't know. Just something when you do your scrambled eggs and bacon, it's easy to just throw a tortilla around it, just. But if you do keto, you're not supposed to do any carbs. I mean, it's supposed to be
Yeah.
strict. Carbs are good for you. Yeah, if you're doing enough exercise to burn the carbs off, then carbs aren't bad for you. But I'm not active enough. And staying active is getting harder the older I get.
You got a swimming pool out there.
Yeah, I got a swimming pool, I got a treadmill, I got weights I could lift, I got all kinds of crap. It's not the lack of facilities, it's the lack of just getting out there and spending the time to do it, and then it's just not as comfortable as it used to be. I used to run 6 miles a day back in the day. If I tried to walk 6 miles without stopping now, I'd be in a world of hurt. I don't know if it's motivation ping. I think it's just I'm wimpier than I used to be.
Well, at least Gwen's not having to help you around all the time. So, um,
But yeah,
sorry. Where am I at? There I am. Okay. Uh,
make a commitment today. We're all here for you. Okay, Debbie. I've seen little Debbie in her videos before. She's about the size of a little peanut. I mean, she's short and she is not fat. She's pretty good shape for an old gal.
oops.
What'd you take yourself off the screen for? Oh,
That's
there's
Will Ferrell as Little Debbie.
yeah, he was so
He
he
was
has he has done some funny stuff.
he was so funny when he came in there with his little basket full of snack cakes and dressed up like that. He's the new face of Little Debbie, he said. So anyway,
See, little Debbie, 4'11", 104 pounds. Jeez, that's like half of a human.
that's a small child there,
I know.
or a small teenager.
That's why she's little Debbie. She's just a small person. But that's okay. I,
You
I
know, as
bet
what?
I bet 2 French fries fill up little Debbie.
Yeah, I was I was reading through one of the cruise groups that I'm in, and Good Morning Tactical Z, and they were talking about they put on so much weight when they go on cruises. I don't know. We don't seem to eat a lot while we're on the cruises. I mean, we'll eat breakfast, lunch, and a dinner, and it's not a whole lot because we usually eat off of the buffet for lunch and breakfast. Sometimes we go into the dining room for breakfast, but the buffet's open all the time, and we really don't. It's not like we eat all the time.
I don't
And
gain
I'm
much
thinking
weight
about
on vacation because I'm usually way more active.
yeah,
You know, these tours you go on, man, that's a lot of walking.
yeah,
Like when we went to Italy, uh, what, 18 months ago?
right.
Uh, we counted steps, and we did. The minimum was like 7 miles a day, and the maximum was like 12. So you can we pretty much ate like pigs on vacation, and still didn't gain any weight.
I mean, even on a cruise ship, you got to walk just about to everything. Because usually the buffets at the back of the ship and the main dining rooms are at the front or middle of the ship.
Yeah, you can get some walking in on a cruise ship
Yeah.
if you're
So
not
I mean,
dying of COVID, that is.
You need to get off promptly at 10.
yeah. Well, you got a call.
No, I need to talk to you.
Okay. Um, but yeah, if you go on vacation to lay on the beach, which we don't do, and I have never been a layout person, uh, I guess you could put on some weight. But if I'm going on vacation, I'd like to do stuff. I call it fun size.
But yeah, moon pies are not Little Debbie's.
I beg to differ.
They're made by Chattanooga Bakery in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Moon pies are not a product of the Little Debbie.
Little
You beg to differ,
Debbie moon pies.
unless Little Debbie makes moon pies too.
They do.
But if you just type Google moon pie,
Okay, well they call them marshmallow pies, which is the
see?
same damn thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Moon pies are moon pies, and Little
Okay,
Debbie.
okay. I'm not really in the mood to get into a debate with you today about damn moon pies, Todd.
Shut up, or I'll do the cat calling and get those cats in your face again.
You know, anybody heard? Have you heard how Joni's doing?
All I hear is that Scott says he's tired of helping her go pee because she pees like 50 times a day or something. So she must, I mean, I don't think there's any distress involved other than just it hurts, it's
Yeah,
painful.
I'm sure.
The great moon pie debate. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Er- Everything in the world's everything's going on in the world, and we're arguing about damn moon pies. Get off my lawn. uh,
I like all the Little Debbie stuff though. I like what are the coconut ones and I just like them all. The
but yeah.
chocolate bar ones.
Oh, the peanut. Is it nutty bars? Is that what they're called? The ones with the wafers and the peanut butter and the chocolate. Yeah, I can eat it down. I can eat my weight in those, which is a lot.
I don't think I've had a Little Debbie in a long time.
We'll get you some to take with you on your trip.
Swiss rolls. Yeah, those are yummy too. Cosmic brownies. There you go. The ones with the colored sprinkles on the top. Yeah.
Right. See, I don't like the Swiss rolls because I don't like the filling in them.
I like
Beth.
to take a Swiss roll and unwrap them with my tongue. Eat them a little bit at a time as you unwrap them.
No. No, 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 no. Cosmic brownies. I
Ag,
like those. I like their crunchy. It's like chocolate. Like the cake part of it's made out of Rice Krispies, kind of like. You know what
you're
I'm talking about?
6'6". Jeez, that's pretty tall.
Those are star clusters.
Are those star clusters? Anyway, Roberta at Christmas time, I start buying. I get them for Roberta, and I told her I was gonna get extra ones and put it in the freezer so she could have one or two throughout the year, and I just never did because they start putting out the Christmas trees, which is her favorite. About Halloween now. I haven't even seen the blueberry moon pies. I like the banana ones, but I haven't seen the blueberry ones. Oh, the lemon zesty
Ooh, yum.
moon pies.
Yum.
You got Roberta's attention right there. You need to zesty lemon moon pies, honey. Google it. And see if they got it on Amazon and get you some. Um, anyhow, so what you got on the agenda today, Todd?
Oh, nothing. I need to have a strong finish up on listing before going on vacation so I can have some things sell while I'm gone.
Like you don't like fruitcake? Well, you got a bunch of stuff to sell. Inst- instead of instead of hiding ducks, hide toothbrush holders. My mom makes a good fruitcake. She made a fruitcake one year. She used to put wine on her fruitcake. She'd make it, let it sit for a day, and then she would unwrap it and then pour on like a quarter cup of wine, around it. And one year she got carried away. She said, "You boys can't have any of it this year. You got to be 21, or at that time it was 18 and over, to eat some of her fruitcake." Um, well, Todd usually says, everybody usually says, like, I sold 14 items for $180, or something of that sort. Little Debbie.
Little Debbie, no, I just list until I get tired of listing.
Uh,
Doesn't matter whether it's high dollar or low dollar to me.
I missed the list part of it. Yeah, you're right. Um, he just lists till he can't list no more. Lag, in 1976, I know for sure I turned 18 and I could buy beer and wine. I couldn't buy hard liquor. I don't know when they went. When was the USA drinking?
Yeah, I don't do dollar amounts. I was 3 or 4 days ago. I was listing pocket watches, and I listed like $3,000 worth in one day. And then yesterday I was listing railroad lanterns. So yesterday I only listed maybe $200 worth. But
1984 lag. That's when the minimum or the youngest drinking age was raised to 21. But did that stop us? You just go to the bootlegger to get your hard stuff. Because those suckers don't care. We'd go get, I'd have a carload of guys, or we'd have a carload of guys, and none of us looked like we were 14 years old. Hell, when we were 21, we could still pass for underage drinkers. Um, you'd drive up and you'd say, we'd like to get a pint of vodka. And he'd say, he'd look in the car, really good. And he'd say, are you boys 21? Are any of you 21? And yes, sir, we are. Okay, let me go get it. First, you had to pay him. And then he'd go get it and bring it back to you. There wasn't a soul in that car that even looked 18, more or less. 21.
Stimulating, huh? I'm
Yeah,
scared.
Scott, you know, what can I say? I really don't care today. I've had a hard week. Spent a bunch of money on a damn air conditioner, got to do jury duty, spending a bunch of money on my cat that I love more than any of you people in the chat. What can I say? It's just been a. Yeah, I don't look 21. I look like I'm about 121. Anyway, Alyssa still looks young. Ping doesn't look 21, but she does. She looks like she's about 30, and she's as old as Todd and I.
No, Ping's got us by a few years.
Does she?
Yeah,
Well, she don't look it
I
at
know it
all. I
stink.
guess maybe it's an Asian thing.
Yeah, they never look their age.
I know. Well, that's okay. You,
So now we'll be called out for being racist.
I don't care. I really don't care. I'm over caring. Uh, I've gone to the grocery store and women will get pissed off because the cashier will ask for ID when because they've got like a bottle of wine or whatnot. This woman was just chewing this cashier out about that, and I thought to myself, honey, I wish they would ask me for ID to buy wine. Hell, I can go buy liquor and they don't even ask me for ID. No, they don't, Ping. Thank you, Scott. What are you doing this morning? Are you in your little nurse's outfit running around taking care of Joni? Roberta said if you're not, then you need to, then Joni needs to get rid of you and get somebody else in there. There it is. There's the chat if anybody wants to, the link if anybody wants to come in. Oh, 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 little Debbie. She's made herself at home now. Wondering if you still have her license. Thank you, little Debbie. Oh, okay. Cripple one. She don't take that daggum cane and just whack you upside the head with it. I hope she's doing good, Scott. Seriously,
Yep.
when uh, when she's well, I'm gonna we need to have a talk with her about if she's going to try and hang her foot in your butt because you're being a problem. She just needs to get her stick and just beat you with that instead. Really? Well, take good care of her. Nobody's gonna love you like she does. Um, and I hated to hear about that because I was looking forward to Friday's nights. I hate that she got hurt because I hate that she got hurt, but I was disappointed that you couldn't have your Friday night show because I figured you were like loaded. You are loaded for rabbit on that one after
Loaded for
Thursday night.
rap.
Oh, no weight on the ankle for 3 weeks. Wow. She must have messed it up bad. Really. So when you go on holiday, Todd? What's your girlfriend's going to do?
They just suffer, I guess.
They won't be able to smell your high karate. See you coming in there with those tight Texas blue jeans on and your cowboy boots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Wow. 3 brakes, 2 plates, and 11 screws, honey.
Dang.
Dang, she must have.
What was she doing? Jumping
Yeah,
off a building?
Roberta wants to know what she's doing. Jumping off a building? If you didn't hear that. But that's I just feel bad for her. We all hope she feels better. But yeah, Anissa, he was at the hospital. Hey, Mr. Sadie, I don't know. You just gonna have to play cards by yourself, unless Todd can log in from wherever he's at. Passing out. Todd, are you gonna be a father again? Ankle twisted under her. My goodness. Did I say Todd? Are you going to be a parent again, or Scott? Are you going to be a parent again? I meant
God.
Scott. Are you going to be a parent again? She's passing out on you. Have a great day, Beth.
Bum, bum. Bye, Beth.
Hey, Jennifer. Bless her heart.
Yeah, that's true, Sadie.
Let's Gwen more. I'd hope so. You're only in there for the inheritance. You and Lag and whoever else is in there jumping on the bandwagon. Doug's in there. He started calling Todd Dad too, hadn't he?
Yeah.
Dang,
Funny
Todd.
thing is, the joke is on everybody. I'm really not rich.
Yeah. Quit spending it. Okay. I'm gonna assume that that means that you that she's had the plumbing disconnected, and not that her real name is John, and she identifies as Joni. But we all hope that she gets well soon. Take care of her good. You and Jacob get off your butts and step and fetch for her. Because if not, remember, she's gonna take half, if not more. But so you just going to try and get a bunch of stuff, extra stuff listed this week?
Oh, I don't know about extra. Just I don't know. Just list.
Yeah.
Put my store on. Gosh, how many days am I gonna be gone? I'll have like a 2 week delivery time, and put in their time away mode, and
Right.
so people can still buy my stuff.
Right. Do you get a lot? Do you get a lot of people that order stuff and then they cancel it because it's going to be so late or long getting to you?
Oh, it's like the last. Let's see, what was it? September. We went to Alaska,
Uh huh.
and when I got back, I had like I don't know 25 orders, but about 3 of them were sending me messages saying, "Where, when are you going to ship this?" And I just said, if you notice in the listings, it said I'm on time away. I'm in Alaska.
Are
I
you
didn't
going?
have anybody cancel, but I had several people say, "Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't see that." So it's just because people don't read the full listing when you make listings.
Lag will, lag will be buying stuff and canceling it.
That's
You
why I
know.
don't like so many specifics in listings. I mean, people aren't going to read them all anyway.
Right. Well, it's like when I'm looking for something, I'm I'm not a random shopper. When I'm looking for something like on eBay, I type in what I'm looking for, and if I have a model number for it, that's what I want. And it really gets on my grits when it comes up. I'm looking for something model 2765, and I'm getting everything else except that. I have to scroll down through 30 pages just to get to it. Well, that's just it, lag. You know, I know you're being sarcastic, but I look for the item that I'm looking for, and if it's if I'm going to have to buy pre-owned, then I don't care. I don't care about. You don't remember it because you're too young. But there was a day when people had fancy deck, like at Christmas times, they would have their description, and they'd have like Christmas lights that would be running around the border of your head and stuff like that. Do you remember that, Todd? Did you do that, Todd?
Uh, no. I just take good pictures and list stuff. That's
Right. Well, that's what most people do. Pictures, pictures, pictures. Except,
but like when you list a pocket watch, they're all like, okay, what size is it? How What's it made from? What's the movement? Is it uh, hand wind or battery, or it's just on and on and on. So many.
My oldest son likes pocket watches, or he used to. You
Did I show
need to
you the
get you a little
little
stand,
video
Todd.
that Chad sent me about pocket watch I sent him?
Uh-uh.
See if I can bring that up. Chad the Golden Finger Picker is working on 10 of my watches. He's spending some time on them. He spent 10 hours on one watch so far.
He probably likes working on that kind of stuff too, because he did some videos at one time where he was restoring
Oh yeah, he
odds and
says
ends.
he says I love this shit. So this is that Mason's watch.
Cool. Does that
He got it running.
is that an ankh down there at the bottom of the screen, or is
These
that
are
just a,
the symbols of the Masons.
okay?
There was a guy. Oh gosh, not this is like 1920s.
Uh huh.
Uh, he made uh the the different parts that hold a pocket watch together. He made all of those look like Mason symbols.
Right.
It's like there's the G with the thing.
Right.
There's the Bible. There's the all seeing eye thing. There's the boot.
No, that's yeah.
All the different things that are symbols of the Masons.
Right.
But that watch,
Oh, that okay. The Eye of Horus. That's what that is. What does that watch go for? Have you found any like that?
yeah, the last one that sold on eBay sold for. There's one. Let's see, sold listings. There's one that sold May 15th for $2,426.
Wow.
Um, and there's two listed. There's one listed for $4,499, and another one listed for $3,950.
Dang, Todd. You might make some pay dirt off of that one.
That's what we're hoping for. Because that's until that sells. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to pay Chad for the work he's done. And Chad said he may have a buyer for me, and I'd even have to go through eBay.
Yeah. And that eye is called the Eye of Providence.
Okay.
Just because I said it was an ankh, but the ankh is the thing that looks like a upside down noose with a bow tie.
Bum, bum, bum.
He purchased them, Lag. He doesn't steal stuff. He's a good Texas Christian boy. He wouldn't do such a thing.
Yeah, the lady I bought it from is about the same age as me. So yeah, old lady.
Um, but it wasn't working.
No, it had some problems, and Chad's getting it all fixed up.
Well, see there, Lag. He took her non-working stuff off her hands, probably at a good price because she's not. She don't seem to, from past conversations with Todd about this family, she doesn't seem like stuff gets by her. Yeah.
Do, do, do. Yeah, I actually paid her more than I wanted to.
Did you have any idea that it was could be worth that much?
Um, she allowed me to bring them home, and I researched them, and
Right.
there were three of the pocket watches are gold.
Right.
So I gave her $400 a piece for those. And then I paid up like 150 for the Mason watch.
Right.
And I've already listed 7 watches.
Wow.
And I got an offer on one of the gold watches for 400. Well, there's about $800 worth of gold in it. So I was like, I'll counter your offer, but I ain't gonna accept $400 for a $900, $800 watch. That's pretty low balls. I've only had one offer.
Like, like when you decide to come out of the closet, or you get you one of those avatars so you can come and show and talk to us. Uh, that needs to be a special show and talk about you and your Bitcoin and how much money you lost in FTX and all of those other ones. Yeah, Lag, you're right, Lag. He can always give her some money back. Okay, let me rephrase that. When you get out of the basement. Oh, you beat me to it. I don't know what you're going to do when your mama passes over. I guess you always have Amazon to deliver your groceries. So, Todd, have you gotten packed for your holiday?
Hell no. We're gonna leave for another 5 days or so.
Are you kidding? We have we I know we have when we come back from like the cruises, we wash everything and put it back in the cruise suitcase. Most everything.
So that watch also sold in February for $5,000.
Wow. Now, will they be in as good a condition, or were they in as good a condition as yours should be once he finishes cleaning and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's the one that sold for 5 grand was running, and I assume it was in good shape.
Right.
That's past 90 days, so I can't see the specifics
Right.
about the watch.
Well, it's that's pretty cool. And now he'll probably have more work than he needs to do with people finding out that he does that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Sadie's already said that he's going to get Chad to do some work on some of his watches.
Yeah. But see, I like watching the YouTube videos where people are they're restoring stuff like that, and they're talking about as they're disassembling or reassembling, they're talking about this does this and this does that, and even the stuff like there's a guy that first of all he's probably got a $500,000 worth of shop equipment where he restores stuff and he needs a bolt. He needs to replace a bolt. So he goes over here to his lathe and he lays, makes a bolt, threads it, and voila. Like says, get 5K for it. So it'd be more money
That's
in your
right.
wheel.
There you
Are you
go.
kidding, Lag?
Lag thinks practically.
Yeah. You got to remember, Mr. Sadie's going to want his piece, and Doug's going to want his piece now, and of course Gwen's going to get the majority of it. And then his his other sons will get a part of it. So there might not be too much left for you and Doug and Mr. Sadie.
Speaking of Doug, is he going to do a show today?
I don't know. I was getting ready to see Doug. If you're listening, let us know you're going to do a show because I am going to be getting off here promptly at 10 today because I've got to make some phone calls.
Haven't this morning.
Lag, Todd likes to go buy gold coins and fill up his bathtub with them, and just get in there and wallow around in them naked.
I.e. Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I like doing. Swim around like Scrooge McDuck.
yeah, that's what Roberta just said. Scrooge McDuck. Which Todd's probably got a vault big enough to do that. That's the reason he hadn't been in the swimming pool because that's where he's got all of his gold coins at.
Yeah, I do all this weightlifting for all this gold I've got.
Yeah, I'm sure if Todd had a swimming pool full of gold, he would not be sitting here talking to us this morning. He would be somewhere because Gwen said, let's get the yacht and go. So, what's the gold price today?
It's about 23.30.
23.30. Wow.
23.33. $2,330 for 1 ounce of gold. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Texas. She's over there putting out fires. She's always putting out fires. All righty. I got to get out of here. I got to get on the phone.
Yeah, what a stimulating conversation we
I
had
know.
this morning.
I'm just not feeling it today. Scott, you going to be able to have a show tomorrow?
I bet he does.
Yeah, he hadn't been on. His public hasn't been able to see him now for a few days. So, anyway, thank y'all for coming in here. I will not be having a show on Thursday, because that's July the 4th. So if anybody else wants to do one, knock yourself out. But I'm be
If you're
enjoying it
not
with my
going to do a
wife.
show Thursday, I'll put one on.
Okay. We've got plans, so. Yeah, I'm sorry about that lag, but there is always that little X button at the top.
So
So, anyway, I got to
Mike
go.
lost half of his IQ points.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
right. All right, I got to go. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you, Todd, for hanging out. And we will see y'all Friday.
Bye.
Bye.